I'm super excited to be back on your screens filming brand new episodes for you all. First of all, I'd love to apologize for not uploading an episode last week Sunday. As some of you may already know, I was on a vacation with my best girl Moji Bade, and because of that, I couldn't come around to filming or recording brand new episodes for you, and that's why there was no episode that went up last week Sunday. Some of you noticed, reached out to me, and yeah, I thought that it would be nice for me to keep myself accountable to you all and just apologize for not having the episode up last week Sunday. So I'm back, she's back, and we're going to try our possible best to ensure that we maintain consistent uploads going forward because I know that you all actually love it. So this is me apologizing to the Elegance community. For today's topic, we have something very interesting and exciting to share. And from the title of the video, you can already know what we're talking about. I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how you can elevate and updo your bedroom to look very expensive and high quality. Let's get right into it, shall we? So I've said this a number of times on this channel that your bedroom is supposed to be your sanctuary. Your bedroom is supposed to be your safe place, the safe haven for you, a getaway spot that you can go into and get away from the noise of the world, from the noise of... Your bedroom is supposed to be a tranquil place, a place of sanity, a place of calm, a place of softness for you. And I dare tell you today that if you don't feel at peace or a sense of calm with the current state of your bedroom, then it's time for an updo. And the most beautiful part is you don't have to spend any extra money, maybe just a little bit of this, maybe just a little, but not a lot of money, and you can literally updo your bedroom to have it tastefully and beautifully put together. I personally like the aesthetics of a hotel bedroom, and whenever I visit a hotel, I love how everything is just calm, very well organized. I'm talking about high quality hotel bedrooms now. Everything is just well put together. There's a nice symmetry, there's a nice flow. And because of that, when I was designing the bedroom of the house where I currently live, I decided to design it or give it that hotel feel. And so I paid attention, studied how the hotels would do it, and I incorporated a thing or two from the hotels that I would visit, and I incorporated into my bedroom, and I noticed the difference. And I tell you, it's the same effort that I would have put into just doing the room the usual casual way. It's the same effort that I put in, but only this time I paid attention to very little tiny details. And I'm about to share with you some of the things that I did personally to help me updo and upgrade the look of my room. The very first point that I've put down here on how you can updo your bedroom and make it look very expensive is to declutter your bedroom space. This one costs no money at all. Your bedroom should not be a dumping ground for things that you maybe don't use or haven't used in a long time. Your bedroom should be free and clear. It should be airy. There should be space in the bedroom, and the only things that should be in the bedroom are the things that actually help you rest, that actually give you calm, that actually bring you peace. Anything else that doesn't achieve that for you should not be in your bedroom. You can find another storage space in the house for you to keep or house those things. And so I put down here that you need to create systems that allow you to have a tidy and an organized bedroom. Invest in things like baskets, invest in things like boxes, storage containers. You have really cute storage containers where you can house some things that don't look very aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. So the very first thing you need to do right now is go into your bedroom and look around your bedroom and ask yourself, do I have things in this place right now that I do not currently use? Or even if you use them, are they supposed to be in the bedroom? If they're not supposed to be in your bedroom, it's time to declutter that space and bring some air into the bedroom. That's the very first step that you must take to have an expensive and a beautiful looking bedroom. Okay, the second point that I've put down here is somewhat connected to the first one, and it's still about decluttering. Now, I put down here that if possible, move your wardrobe out of the bedroom. So your wardrobe is the place where you house your clothes, your shoes, your bags, and whatnot. Move your wardrobe out of your bedroom if possible. Like if you have an extra room that you can turn into your closet space. So your closet space is a space that houses your shoes, your bags, accessories, everything that you use to get ready and put together. Take it out of the bedroom and move it to another space if possible. If it's not possible, then you can organize the wardrobe in a very good way when you're decluttering your space. But my advice is, if possible, if you have another space, move your wardrobe, move your clothes, move your shoes, move your bags, move everything out of the bedroom and create another room or a closet space for that purpose alone. I find that sometimes clothes and shoes and bags and stuff also contribute to the hazardness or the haggardness of a bedroom, especially when you come back, for example, and you're so tired, you toss the cloth to one side, you throw the bag to one side, you throw the wig to one side, and if you continue to do that without tidying up after yourself immediately, you find that it contributes to clutter. You find people hanging their clothes on the door, on the bedroom door. You find them just hanging things here and there. You don't want to be seeing bras and pants and things hanging in your bedroom. So if possible, move your wardrobe out of your bedroom and create another closet space to house your clothes and shoes. Before we continue, remember that the Art of Speaking course is still up. To anyone who wants to improve their communication skills and express their thoughts, feelings, and ideas in a very articulate, eloquent, and elegant manner. Click the link in the description box down below to get more details and information about the course and how you can access it as well, okay? The next point here that I've put down that can help you elevate the look of your bedroom is you need to choose a color theme using colors that complement each other. Now, this one is one of the most important things that you must note, and it will also serve as a guide for you when you're selecting the other items that will be in the room. I dare say that colors contribute to the calming effect or the peaceful effect or the vibe that a room has. And it's important that you're choosing a color theme so that you don't have a rainbow bedroom. You don't want a rainbow bedroom. You don't want a bedroom that has blue curtains and purple bed sheets and black walls. And you don't want to have that. So it's important that you're choosing a color theme. Now, this color theme that you're choosing will guide every decision that you're making, from the color of the paints you decide to use to paint the wall, to the color of the bed frame, to the color of the beddings, to the color of the other furniture that will be in the bedroom, to the color. It will just determine everything else. So if you've watched my vlog, my bedroom has a color theme of gold, cream, and a little hint of pink going on here and there. So everything else that I put in that bedroom has to follow that theme of the gold, the cream, or the pink, and then white, of course, because I use white beddings. So it's important that you have a color theme, and that color theme now guides your every decision when you're buying or bringing in things that will fit into the bedroom. Colors have a way of evoking emotions. Colors have a way of making you feel calm, peaceful, making you feel in tune with yourself. You don't want to have, for example, a black bedding set and expect that you will feel peace or calm. Black is not the color of peace. Black is, you guys already know what black is. So if you want to bring in peace and you want to bring calm into your life, you should be going for colors that are neutral, like white, like gray, like gold, cream, pink if you're a girl. And then you can also mix and match colors that actually complement each other. So you need to pick a color theme. Pick a color theme that works for you. And one way you can do that is go on Pinterest and get inspiration. Pinterest has pictures. Just type in bedroom aesthetics and you see lots of bedrooms, and you can pick pictures and then colors of bedrooms that are already existing there, and you can adapt it into your bedroom. The next point here is create different dimensions on the wall using a mixture of light colored paints and wallpapers that work well with your color theme. So the next thing now is the paintings, the paint on the wall, how you paint the wall. If your wall is dirty looking and has a lot of fingerprints on it, it's time to upgrade the paints. Or if you want to redo the entire room, when you're focusing on the walls, don't just paint the entire room the same color and leave it at that. Create some form of dimension, create some form of texture in the bedroom. And how you can achieve that is either by using different color paints that match each other very well for maybe some parts of the room, or you can introduce wallpapers. Wallpapers will help you create something I like to call a statement area. So a statement area is like a beautiful part of the room that draws attention, and when you look at that part of that room, you're like, oof, this inspires you in a lot of ways. So instead of just painting the entire room the same color, you can either do different color paintings, maybe paint, if your room has four corners, you paint 3 parts one color and then 1 part has a different color, or you introduce wallpapers and use a wallpaper that complements the paint so that you can have dimensions and different aesthetically pleasing things going around in your bedroom, and it's just not one dimension and it's not very flat. I hope I'm communicating. Now, the next point that I've put down here is, we're going to the floor now. Have layered rugs. Have a layered rug system. I always say to anyone who gets the listing that a bedroom without a rug spread will make the bedroom look empty, will make the bedroom look flat. Rugs actually have a way of pulling the entire bedroom together and making it have this very asymmetry effect, like this very, it just pulls everything together. So if you can afford to rug the entire room, I promise you, it just, and apart from that, it also takes away noise, brings in some form of warmth into the bedroom. So if you can afford to rug the entire bedroom with very fluffy rugs, and of course, ensure that they put the underlay that makes the rugs very soft. And then layer things up. You put the first layering of the rugs for the entire bedroom, and then you now put another rug that's going to stay at the center, right on top of where your bed frame is going to be. So the rug goes, the second one goes at the center where you place, or wherever it is you place your bed frame. So the bed frame goes on top of the second rug. I promise you, that's game changer. So the 2 rugs obviously would not be of same pattern or same color, but they should be similar in color and they should match each other. If you can't afford to rug the entire room, at least try and buy a rug or get a rug that can actually just go under your bed and will just sit on the bed frame. So the rug should be big enough that it covers, or it goes underneath the bed midway, and then it should spread apart to cover up the 2 tables, side tables. I'll get to the side tables later, but you should always have 2 side tables beside your bed. That's another point you must take note of if you want to increase the taste of your bedroom. So yeah, still on the rug, just ensure that it's wide enough to get to the 2 tables, and then it's long enough to fit halfway, to sit the bed halfway through. This next one is my absolute favorite one. Ooh, and it's simply layering up your beddings. Layer up your beddings. The more layering you can do, the more luxurious your room will feel. Now, when I say layering up, starting from the pillows, have multiple pillow options. Have your sleeping pillows, have your throw pillows, have your style pillows, have your texture pillows that come in different shapes, different sizes. And then of course, you're using colors that actually complement the theme of your room. So your sleeping pillows can be in the same color as your bed sheets. Then the other style pillows can now be in darker shades, just to bring in some form of texture and vibe and energy into the bedding set. So but what you must ensure is that your beddings, whatever beddings that you choose, actually go or match with the color theme that you're working with. So for me, for example, in my bedroom now, I said I am working with a color theme of gold, cream, and a touch of pink. So my beddings, usually I would go for neutral color beddings like whites. Sometimes I would do a light shade of pink. And then whenever you're choosing your bedding set, go for light colors. And if you actually really want to achieve that very expensive looking bedroom, you have to do away with the very vibrant, colorful beddings. No greens, please. No purples, no reds. Please do away with those things. Those things can be pop of colors on the bed, not the actual dominant colors. So when you're choosing the bed sheets, your bed sheet shouldn't be red. Go for neutral colors like white, like gray, like cream, like just neutral colors that are very light in color. That is one way to actually elevate the look of your bedroom and have it look very expensive. And then of course, apart from layering up things with the pillows, you can layer up your sheets by adding a duvet. Oh, game changer. You want your bedroom to look like a hotel? Add a duvet, add an extra layer of duvet. Don't stop there. You can add an extra layer of throw blankets on the duvet, on the bottom of the duvet, or you can add a quilt. You can add the different things you can add to the bedding to just elevate the way that it looks. I promise you, when you do that, you alone would really love to walk into that room and have and enjoy a good night's sleep or enjoy quality rest. So your bedding set should include things like a bed cover. You must have a bed sheet. You should have the duvet covers, a quilt, a throw blankets, pillowcases, bed runners. You should just have different things that don't just do bed sheets and then pillowcases. Take things a step higher. Invest in a duvet. Invest in a duvet cover. Invest in the throw blankets. Invest in these things. They actually help make your beddings look very expensive and bring a lot of texture and warmth into the room. The quality of your beddings also matter a lot. So when you're picking out the different items that will go on your bedding as your beddings, ensure that you're picking quality items that would stand the test of time, and then invest in multiple. Don't just buy one set. Have at least 3 sets so you can always change things up per time, okay? Next point that I've put down here is have a layered window treatment. So your window treatment is pretty much your curtain sets. Now, don't just go and hang a curtain and that's it. No. When you're thinking about your window treatment, think about layering things up. So you're adding they call it a day blind. Day blinds are the transparent cloth, like a transparent white cloth that goes before you put the main curtain itself. That brings some form of dimension and actually also helps bring warmth, block light, and then block heat from coming into your space. So you layer that up first by putting the day blind, then you now go ahead and insert the curtain. And then, of course, have things like tie backs, very stylish tie backs that make so when you want to open up the curtain, you're not just opening it up, you can tie it back and create a stylish look or a stylish effect when you open up the curtains. And then, of course, when you're choosing the fabrics for the curtain, ensure that you're choosing high quality fabrics. You can choose fabrics that actually also block out lights. They call them blackout curtains. Those kind of curtains, they are not dark in color, but they just, when you close up the curtain, it doesn't allow for lights to come into the room. Those are my favorite curtains ever, because if you want to have good quality sleep that's not interrupted by light, especially if you wake up at the later hours of the morning, you definitely need a blackout curtain in your room. So just ensure that you are paying attention to the quality of the fabrics, and then, of course, layering things up by adding some other essential things like the tie back and then the blinds, the day blinds. Please never ever use window blinds in your bedroom. I beg you. Window blinds are those wooden things. Don't use those things. Please leave them for serious places like your office, not in your bedroom. You want coziness, you want comfort, you want luxury, you want peace, you want calm. So using window blinds are very rigid and hard. Instead, use curtains, okay? The next point that I've put down here on my list on how you can elevate the look of your bedroom, have it look very expensive, is to prop up your bedroom space. Prop up your bedroom space with things like wall paintings, with things like statement art pieces, like mirrors, bedside frames. You can use bedside lamps. You can use the tables, the floor lamps. So you need to prop up things. So in my bedroom, for example, I have a vanity stand that houses some of the things I use for my makeup, my perfumes, and then I have another mirror that I look at when I just want to take one look at the beauty that God has created called Winifred. So I have a wall painting. I have like different things in the bedroom that actually just add vibe to the different areas. So you don't want your walls bare. Ask yourself, what can I put on the wall? You can even put, if you're married, you can put a picture of you and your husband doing something you get on the wall. Or you can put, even if it's just a word that says maybe love or peace, or you can create a statement art that speaks to you or speaks to your values and put it there. Find something. You can create a vanity stand. If it's a mirror, do a stylish mirror. Find something that you can use to just prop up the empty parts of the walls, okay? And not just the walls, like the corners and the nooks. And this one also now leads me to my next point, which is have a sit-down area in your room. Game changer points. So yes, you can, apart from the beddings and the bed frames and all of that, you can have a sit-down area, maybe an ottoman or maybe a lounge chair, depending on the size of your bedroom. So if your bedroom is big enough to house a sit-down area where you can have a sofa and even house a table in front of it, you can do that. But if it's not big enough, you can ask yourself, can an ottoman fit in there? You can ask yourself, maybe if it's just a simple single lounge chair where you can just sit on and maybe have your morning coffee, read your newspaper, or just chat with your friends, or even just maybe just sit down, maybe have a snack or watch TV, even though I don't advise that TV should be in the room. But just have a sit down area that you can just cozy up in and have a good time that's not necessarily you being on the bed. Game changer tip, I promise you. The next one, which is actually one of my absolute favorite ones, is invest in good scents. Invest in fragrance for your bedroom. There are lots of beautiful ones. You can invest in diffusers, room sprays, candles, perfume balls. There's so many of them. But you want to ensure that when you open your bedroom door, you are hit with an aroma that says, "Welcome, girl. We await you to help you relax and feel comfortable and beautiful and just, yeah." If your bedroom doesn't smell nice, you're doing something wrong. Your bedroom should smell very nice, welcoming, inviting, and should literally want to pull you in as soon as you open the door. Your bedroom shouldn't be smelling damp. Your bedroom shouldn't be smelling like dirty laundry. Your bedroom shouldn't be smelling, you already know what I mean here. So invest in good scents, okay? My next one is have a multi-layered lighting system. This is another important point. So your main source of lights or your only source of light shouldn't be the lights coming from the ceilings. You can invest in ambient lights like the chandelier, or you can invest in task lights like the bedside lamp that's going to be on your bedside table, or you can invest in accent light like your wall sconces, like the floor lamps. So your bedroom should have different light sources. So for me, for example, I would always use myself as an example. Apart from the ambient lights coming from the ceiling, which is really, really bright, sometimes I don't want my room very bright. I have bedside lamps. I have 2 bedside lamps that I can actually dim. They're called task lights. I can turn off the ambient lights and then just turn on only maybe one part of the task lights, which is the bedside lamp. So those are the only types of lights I have. But I find that it actually also brings some form of beautiful lighting dimension or layering in the room. But having just one ambient light up, and that one is the only light that goes off and on, and when that light is on, you can literally see the entire room. It's flat, it's bare. That's not okay. Have lights that can just be turned on. You turn off the ambient light and then have the other lights just dimming and brightening up themselves at different corners of the room. The wall lights are also really good to just beam light on one part of the wall. So look around and ask yourself, apart from the lights up in the ceiling, how else can I add lights? How else can I layer up the lighting system in my bedroom so I can have different light points or light sources at different times to help me create the different moods that I want to have? And this very last point is a very obvious point, but I find that some people don't do it. Make your bed every day. Make your bed every single day. Okay? Good. This one needs no explanation. Making your bed every day says a lot about you as a person. And generally, I say that the state and the condition of your bedroom says a lot about you. Let me tell you something. If I wanted to know a person for real, without having a conversation with them, if they can give me access to their bedroom, I will tell you exactly how that person is. Just by the condition and the state of their bedroom, I will tell you exactly how that person is. Because a person who lives a well-organized life, a person who is well-focused, a person who is clean, would always have a clean, neat, and organized bedroom at all times. It's impossible for you to stay in a disorganized place and say you're an organized person. So, lay your bed. Make it every day. It's a simple task that takes you less than 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Put it together and it brings up and just brings the bedroom back to life. That's pretty much all of the points that I have for today's episode. If there is something else that I missed that we can add up to help make our bedroom look expensive, tastefully furnished, and just beautiful, please kindly leave a comment in the comment section down below so we can continue the conversation from there. I'll see you next time with another video. Until then, remember to stay very, very elegant. Take care.